Hi Capricorn, welcome to your love reading for February 2019. This is Elizabeth from channelguidance.com. Okay, so I've already shuffled the decks for you. Let's go ahead and begin. This is for confirmation. But first, let's get you 9 cards from this deck. And this is a love reading for the sign of Capricorn for February 2019. We start off with the King of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for February. Ace of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for February. You have the King of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for February. 2 of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for February. King of Pentacles. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for February. 6 of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for February. 4 of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for February. Wheel of Fortune. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for February. And the Sun. What's the most important thing that Capricorn needs to hear about their love life for February 2019? And the message that you have is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords means that there can be a lot of things happening, a lot of things changing in your love life. In the month of February, the Knight of Swords is like the Tower. There could be a lot of unexpected changes. All the knights represent change and movement. And this is a lot of things changing for you. You also have the Wheel, which is a major arcana of change. So something definitely is shifting. Also, Capricorn, if you would like to get a private reading with me, you can just go to my website, channelguidance.com. I'll put a link down below, a link to my Facebook. And also, I have already finished your love reading for the entire year of 2019. I'll put a link down below to Vimeo. There was a strong message of like you having more than one love interest. And, you know, I'm seeing that here in the spread as well, with 3 people right here. Again, strong energy of endings and new beginnings on that reading in Vimeo. It is a 3 spread video. I go into the beginning, the middle, and the end of the year. Okay, so let's get into this reading. You have the King of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Cups. So you do have 2 people there. You have an air sign and a water sign. Now, you're an earth sign, but one of these can be you if you have a moon or rising in an air sign, which would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a water sign, which would be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, male or female, sun, moon, or rising for either one. Either way, you have a new beginning between 2 people. And I feel for most of you, even if you're not an air sign or a water sign, I feel like one of these is you. It could just be the energy that you're in. The King of Cups would be that you're feeling really emotional right now. You're really listening to your intuition. You know what you want. Or the King of Swords, if your thoughts are driving you crazy right now, if you're really analyzing everything happening in your love life, then that would be you. One of these is you, one is your partner. You have, a new beginning here. The Ace of Cups, this is either kind of healing your relationship, rekindling the connection that you have with your current partner. For some, it can even represent a new person, a new love interest for you. Because you do have 3 people in this reading. But the other energy, let's see, which one is it? You have, this is you, because you are an earth sign. But it can also be another earth sign. For some, there can even be another person that you're interested in. Perhaps you're already partnered and you're interested in someone else. I get this in private readings all the time. There's just some type of energy of like a new beginning, maybe with your current partner, or for other people there could be a new person coming in. Now in the second row here you have the 2 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the 6 of Cups. So again, you are an earth sign, so you would be the King of Pentacles. You have the Soulmate card right next to you. So I feel for many of you, you have a soulmate in your life, and if you don't, there could be one coming in for you very quickly. Keep in mind the main energy is the Knight of Swords, which does represent things changing very quickly in your love life. Very unexpected changes, like the Tower. For some of you, this soulmate can be someone from the past, because you have the 6 of Cups there. The 6 of Cups does represent someone from the past. Memories from the past. Perhaps you're thinking of, maybe in February, you're really reminiscing about an ex. Maybe an ex is thinking about you. That could definitely be what we're seeing in the first row there. Perhaps, you have a new possibility. For some of you, you have a chance to get back together with an ex, or perhaps, you know, you're torn between your current partner and your ex. There could be something like that going on, because that did show up in the 2019 love reading for you. Strong energy of like choosing between, you know, different people around you. So the Two of Cups is saying there's a strong kind of soulmate energy around you for the month of February, and then for some it can be with someone from the past. But if you're already coupled and there's no one from the past returning, the Six of Cups can mean that you have to heal something from the past. There's emotional baggage. Perhaps there's been a lot of fighting or misunderstandings with your current partner. There's a need to heal the past so that you can move on together. Now on the bottom row here, you have the Four of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun. So you have two major arcanas. Let me just show you down here. You have two major arcanas. Very positive. The Sun's the most positive card in the entire deck, and it is promising you happiness. Now take advantage of this, because the Sun does not come out for every sign. Sometimes we don't see it at all, but you have it, which means there's a lot of positive energy for change in your love life in the month of February, because you have the Wheel of Fortune right next to it, which means that your love life can really take off in the month of February, especially if you're here. Especially if you're really unhappy and just bored with everything that's going on in your love life or in a relationship. The Four of Cups does mean that you really almost don't care anymore. You're feeling numb. It's just kind of like, blah, like I don't really care. That can change. You have the Wheel right next to it. And with the Sun being here, I feel like if you make an effort to heal a relationship, the Sun is just a message that you will succeed. This is a card of success and positive energy. Marriage, love, happiness, fulfillment, everything. There's a strong energy of changing perhaps an unhappy relationship. Again, the main energy was giving you the same message. A lot of things can change with this Knight of Swords energy, and a lot of things can change very quickly. So you might be feeling like your love life is a mess right now, but this reading is saying that something can really change for you. Something can really turn around. Let's get a few more cards so we can see the rest of the message. What other messages are there for Capricorn for February? You have the Empress. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for February. Four of Wands. Wow. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for February. And the blind here, Four of Pentacles. Okay, so, I mean, there's strong energy here of commitment. Something even long-term. But it can be that you're dealing perhaps with a partner that is holding back from you. And the sign of Sagittarius, which went first, they also had the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles here, this does represent that perhaps someone is being really stubborn and holding back. They're resisting change. The change would be that right there, the Empress and the Four of Wands. The Empress is a card of commitment, marriage, children, love, abundance. It's just having it all with somebody. And you have the Four of Wands really confirming that. There's an energy of marriage around you in the month of February. The Four of Wands is a stable relationship, a relationship with a firm foundation. But somebody may be resisting that. So some of you, I mean, it's hard to say because it's a general reading, but for some of you, you may already be in that relationship because this Two of Cups is right next to you. It could be that you're already in that relationship. And perhaps there's problems. This is a really stubborn energy. Perhaps you're dealing with a really stubborn partner. I feel like if you're already in a relationship, if you're already coupled, somebody perhaps is resisting change, or there's things from the past that you're not able to heal right away. The Empress and the Four of Wands is just saying your relationship is safe. But for others, if you're not already married, if you're just you want something bigger with your current partner, the Empress is the ultimate card. I mean, some people might say it's the Lovers, but for me, the Empress is even better than the Lovers because she represents kind of an ideal relationship. This is someone who fulfills you in every way. And I mean, it comes up with the Four of Wands, also a card of marriage. I just noticed that you also have 4 threes in this spread. You have the Four of Pentacles here. You have the Four of Wands here. And then down here, you had the Four of Cups. So the fours do represent stability. stability and balance. So for some of you in the month of February, you have a chance to really bring, a sense of stability to your love life, where maybe a relationship that's been kind of iffy, you're really working on that. Again, with the Knight of Swords, if your relationship has been off and on, perhaps this is changing for you. Perhaps, others are, you're really working on yourself to build a sense of stability and bring balance back into your life, to bring in a relationship. Again, for those who are single, February, something will happen. Something will happen. I mean, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Swords. So I feel like there's a lot of movement, but somebody's holding back here. Somebody is holding back, but the Empress is a major arcana, so that is a stronger energy. And for others, the past. There's someone from the past. Okay, let's get a few more cards from the confirmation deck. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn, February? Wow, 6 of Cups, so repeat card. What other messages are there for Capricorn for February? You have the Queen of Cups, you have the Queen and the King of Cups. What other messages are there for Capricorn for February? And the 7 of Cups. So all cups here, very emotional energy. What's the most important thing that Capricorn needs to hear about their love life for February 2019? Death. So this does mean that there is something huge, something significant happening in your love life in the month of February. It can happen. I'll say that it can, because nothing's written in stone and everyone has free will. So somebody is resisting in your love life. I see that here. Someone's holding back from you. But the Death card is saying there can be a huge change. For some, it can be marriage. You do have the Empress right here. It can be marriage. It can be moving in together, getting engaged. Perhaps you're meeting someone who changes your life forever. This is a significant ending and new beginning. Okay, so let's take a look at these 3 cards. So the 6 of Cups is a repeat card because you have it right here from the other deck. So very strong energy of the past, of someone from the past. Maybe a water sign, because you have the King here and the Queen of Cups. So if you have an ex who is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, male or female, someone arising, you might be in for a surprise in the month of February. Again, 6 of Cups 2 times, King and Queen of Cups. But you also have the 7 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups does represent perhaps choices. And like I said, you have 3 people in this reading. You have 3 people. So for some of you, it could be that you're unexpectedly connecting with somebody new. Even if you're already coupled, this reading just has that energy. And again, that was also in the yearly reading for you on Vimeo. But the 7 of Cups can also mean that there's a lot of confusion, maybe with, an ex, someone from the past, a lot of confusion about how things ended. Perhaps you're being given a second chance here to make things right. I mean, you have strong relationship energy right here. Not just relationship energy, but stability. So perhaps someone from the past where things just didn't happen. Again, here and here, it just didn't happen. You're being given a chance to fix this, but it could be that you're very confused. Like you don't know if you want this person back. With 7 of Cups, this is just feeling really torn, very emotional and confused. Let's go ahead and look at exes using this spread right here. I've already shuffled it, and you did have a jumping card. So let me just get these out of the way, and we will focus only on exes. And this can be either someone that you did have a committed relationship with, or it can even be someone that maybe you were dating, but there was no real commitment. The card that jumped for you was actually another 4. You have the 4 of Cups, which does represent someone who is unhappy, unfulfilled, bored. I'm pretty sure that you had this card in the spread that I just did for you, because I remember you had a lot of 4s. Yeah, you did. Here it is. So, I mean, this is just a jumping card. I'm going to pull a few cards for you right now, but the fact that it jumped and it was already in the spread, perhaps your ex is feeling really unhappy right now. The 4 of Cups is really dwelling on your pain and almost not caring anymore. Perhaps they feel that maybe you won't forgive them. Let's find out. I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the deck, and we'll see if it comes up again. Let's put it here. And again, I've already shuffled it, so let's get 6 cards. Show me the energies around Capricorn and their ex for February 2019. 9 of Cups. Capricorn and their ex, February 2019. The Hierophant. Capricorn and their ex, February 2019. Two of Pentacles. Capricorn and their ex, February 2019. Two of Swords. Capricorn and their ex, February 2019. Nine of Wands. Capricorn and their ex, February. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so let's take a look at this and see what this means for you. So, I mean, what I see here, and there were no repeat cards except for that Four of Cups that jumped for you, and I did put it back, but we don't see it here. You know, you have two number twos, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. That's the first thing I'm going to concentrate on, is the twos do represent choices, and that was an energy that you had in the first spread with the Seven of Cups, choices. And remember, you had quite a few people in your spread. I think it was 3. So for some of you, it can be that perhaps you're having to choose. This is what I told you in the spread. Perhaps you're having to choose between your ex and maybe the person that you're currently involved with or dating or seeing. So for some of you, there's a choice there. It could also just be, do you have a choice of taking them back or not? I mean, you have the Two of Swords, which means that it's not easy. It's not as easy as just, okay, well, I'll take you back. For some of you, it could be that your history with this person is extremely complicated. You did have the Six of Cups 2 times. So for some, it can be just that, you know, Spirit is saying your ex is coming back. They are coming back, but maybe the issues that you had are also coming back. It seems like it's, you know, it's something really complicated. I mean, Two of Swords and Two of Pentacles. This card does represent that somebody has to take action or make a decision that's very difficult, very complicated, and they really don't want to do it. The Two of Pentacles, it represents instability. It represents kind of going back and forth, indecisions. For some of you, you may be going back and forth like, I don't know if I want them back. I don't know if I trust them anymore. That's where this card comes in, the Nine of Wands, because this represents paranoia. This is my paranoid card from the Tarot. This represents feeling like you have to hold back. You can't quite just wear your heart on your sleeve. You can't just open your heart because you're afraid of being hurt. So that would definitely explain this. Something really complicated happened with your ex. Now you don't know if you can trust them. This is going to take time to work out. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Slow progress, but it does represent movement. Remember that in the spread that I did for you before, you had the Knight of Swords as the main energy. So with the Knight of Swords, here it is. This does mean that things can change very quickly for you. Again, everyone has free will. You and your ex, so anything can change. But you do have slow progress here, perhaps because someone doesn't trust anymore. Perhaps you don't trust your ex. Now, the first card that came up is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the wish card. Wish fulfillment, being extremely happy. So for some of you, you're getting your wish. I mean, it's the first card that I pulled for you. Again, this is you kind of being on cloud 9. Pinch me, is this really happening? And then you have the Hierophant, which is, I mean, this is a card of kindred spirits and soulmates. It's a major arcana, so it's something really, it's a reunion that's very significant. Maybe it's meant to be. I mean, seeing it next to the Nine of Cups, I feel like you're getting exactly what you want, but there's some type of choice. I'm not sure. In a general reading, it's hard to say. Perhaps there's a choice of, do I take my ex back or do I stay in my current relationship? Or, you know, maybe now that you have them back, you don't know if you want to have them back. Or perhaps, you know, there's issues from the past where maybe there was a lot of going back and forth. Again, like I said at the beginning, for some of you, it may not have been a committed relationship. It could have been a lot of off and on, or, you know, maybe not commitment. This is wishy-washy energy. Perhaps that is worrying you with the Nine of Wands. Again, with the Nine of Wands, you're paranoid and you're afraid. But I mean, I do see you getting what you want. But I feel like it comes with a twist. I mean, I feel like the Nine of Cups is pretty much saying you're going to get what you want. Your wish to have your ex back, it will be fulfilled. Also the nines. I mean, the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Wands. This represents you achieving your goal, attainment. You finally get what you have been wanting. And again, with the Nine of Cups, I mean, that it's a huge message for you. But I mean, another thing that I'm getting here with the nines is that if you had a really complicated relationship with your ex, I feel like you are getting a chance to start over again if you make that decision. With the nines, they also do represent a new cycle. They represent a new cycle. And again, with this kind of weird energy here from the Two of Pentacles and Two of Swords, for some of you, maybe again, you don't trust. I feel like if you're going to take your ex back, make sure that you're getting everything out from the past, because you did have the Six of Cups 2 times in the first spread. Like, there's a lot of issues, and it's so difficult for you maybe to even decide if you want to take them back. It's really complicated what happened between you. Again, the Nines, new cycle. It can't be the same as it was before. Let me get one more card for you. What final message is there for the sign of Capricorn for February 2019? Strength. Strength. This is telling you, hang in there, have courage. So for some of you, I mean, it could be that taking your ex back or even hearing from them is going to kind of trigger, you know, a lot of defenses, which actually we see here. Someone who's really protective and paranoid. This is saying, like, don't give in to anger. Don't give in to fear, frustration. This is about inner strength and kind of facing your problems, your issues with your ex head on. So I feel like many of you, you're getting exactly what you want. Strong soulmate energy, you know, with the Hierophant, a major arcana, wish fulfillment. But there is something weird here. Like maybe what happened with you and your ex was extremely difficult. Something that you're going to have to think about. Can you trust them again? Again, just remember you have the Knight of Pentacles, slow progress. But it seems like for many of you, in the month of February, you can get exactly what you want as far as your ex. Okay, Capricorn, this has been your love reading for February 2019. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again next month.